expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Diego Costa. He's really got that killer instinct you need in a striker, Peter. He seems to always know where the goal is and where the ball's going to be played too. He's got the movement to gain that half a yard on a defender, as well as his physical edge to hold them off. In other words, get the ball to him in the box, and he's almost certain to get something away.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Trippier. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Saul.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Saul. Koke. Saul. Partey. Hoists it forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Just brushed off the ball there. Plays it over to the other flank. Koke. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yuri with a searching ball. Trippier. Jimenez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Jimenez is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Muniain. Gets good distance on it. Ball is over the line. And it's Raul Garcia. Trippier, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Diego Costa. Ibai Gomez. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And there's a long ball. Out for a throw. Now it's Koke. Koke with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Gets wrestled off the ball. Jimenez. Tries to switch the play. Trippier. Koke. Trippier. Yuri plays it forward. Saul. Tries to get it forward quickly. Saul spreads it towards the left. Looks to dink one in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a...
And that is that. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.